All right, hello and welcome back again. A short break, but we are back again. It is trying to set me on East servers or Central servers, sorry, for why game, if I may ask. Um, okay. On screen, of course, you can see the scenario screen. Like I said during the last one, this one actually matters. I mean, it does in a playoff way. we went through this last time. All of the pixel games are important. All of them matter for mental, for record, for the path to the playoffs. Every game matters until later in the season, maybe, when like two teams play each other, their fates are set. But for now, every game absolutely matters. But I like when team go green and clinch playoffs. You know what I mean? So this one matters for that reason. As you can see, Houston's conditions, they need a win, and then they need either New York or Miami to lose. Well, guess who's playing in this game? The New York Nightmare. So there you go. Houston, big OKC fans, and you know what? I don't think that's that insane of a claim. I think this is probably Houston's best chance if they want to clinch. They should, keyword should, could be close, but they should be the favorites and they should win against LA. But Miami should be the favorites to win against Kyoto. So I think Houston really want OKC to win here, or they might have to wait another week. And so, yeah, your key players, of course, Code and Kilo. This will be the second week now that the Nightmare have Dinks on the roster. Should, on paper, be an upgrade to the team, but didn't work out last week, as you can see in the bottom right. Dropped 3-1 in 4 games against St. Petersburg. That they couldn't find the win there. Hoping to find a win here, but it is now a more difficult game. The OKC Phantoms, 4 straight wins. Looking maybe like one of the few teams who can challenge Houston for the best team in the Prism League right now. Of course, Florida, Vinland. There are a couple other teams in that conversation, but Houston 6-0. They seem like the clear number one, but this team beat Florida. Yeah, they beat Florida and they've smashed everyone else basically. They haven't played many other top contending teams, but they've smashed the teams they've played, and so they look good. So we'll see. Last time you heard him talking about how important comms are, positioning, passes, all of that, and that connection is deadly. But this is a New York squad on the other team who are just going to try to interrupt that and do their own thing. Dinks, very solo play based, likes to play fast, likes to just beat you. Kilo can be similar. Very good mechanically, very fast player. Beef likes to be the setup man. Might see him kind of getting stuck with Dinks and sometimes Kilo, but mainly Dinks kind of getting in each other's way at times. Has been one of their struggles, but on paper, this is a very strong squad, and you really can't ignore them. In the post-game interview last week, the Phantoms did even say they thought this would be a tough game. When you look at the records, you're like, huh, really? But I think it absolutely makes sense. These teams are both insanely strong, at least on paper. OKC in results as well, as the Phantoms maybe, but Beach doesn't want to see it. Both teams once again in their primary colors here. New York in that dark teal blue. Phantoms in that dark purple. We'll see who can get a stronger start here. Phantoms so close to that first goal, but just denied. What a save early on by Beef. Now Sweezy, though, another big win. This time should be open, and this time it does go in. So now it will be 1-0 OKC. As they do manage to get that first goal through. Now up in the air again, Sweezy trying to drop it down to Kellen. Saved by Beef. Code last back, gets a deflection, not a save, but he'll get a follow-up. Now this one dropped down again. Beef able to play it forward. Kellen trying to get it away. Dinks off sidewall. Code just trying to find a shot. Beef did get a little bit awkward there. Does tap it to the side. Dinks takes control. Gets a touch over one. Trying to bump, but Sweezy just circles around. Pops it up. Kilo drops it to the side. Code forward again. Beef tap back. Code around the outside. Kilo alone, but gets the save out. OKC swarming them so far. But only a 1-0 lead. Beef trying to center. Dinks got a little bit too close. Kilo now last back. Has to circle around. Can't afford to overcommit. Now he'll take control of it in the corner. Code, though, an early challenge. Knocks it away. Beef beat by Sweezy. Central. Code. Shot. Saved by Dinks. Kellen on. Just barely not in. I couldn't even tell to react. But Kilo and another player managed to keep it out. The New York Nightmare defense on point so far in game one. Yeah, they're losing, but what a game on the back half so far. I don't know how they're down by one, but they sure are. Now all they need is the offense to step up. To tie this one. Beef gonna pop it off the corner. Code, a light touch away. Kilo gonna get into pressure this, but can't win it forward. Now Sweezy to advantage. Dinks jumps wrong, and Sweezy gets there for free. Kellen trying to chase. Couldn't get the boost. Beef off the sidewall. Too far to follow. Quick shot. Code saved by Kilo. Another from Code. This one off target. Kellen from the sidewall. Centers it across. Dinks drops it down. Kilo will take over. Quick shot on target. And in tie game. Nightmare. Their defense is strong. Why don't they score from it? Just a full field clear straight in from Kilo. Now back off the backboard again. Ding straight down. Could be a chance. Kilo gonna pop it up in the air. Now this one away. Dinks beat by Sweezy, almost on. Kilo knock it away. Code trying to drop it down. Beef gonna tap it back. Sweezy, another touch forward. Now Dinks trying to follow it. He'll cut it down. He'll pop it up. He'll try for another. Kellen able to cut it away. New York have fully turned the momentum here. Things are still tied. Definitely can go either way. But now it is the Nightmare in full control of the field, it feels like. Although Kilo, a bit of a missed jump might screw things up. Beef, a missed touch as well. Code, low boost. Pass off back wall. Dinks deep in the net. Sweezy shot is high. Kellen saved by Dinks. He manages to recover. Now Code all the way on his backboard. Beef can't find a touch. Kilo gonna go for a pass. Dinks already up. Can't find the shot. Beef shot on. No one back. It's in. Nightmare lead. 2-1. The fake was there. Drew the defense out. And Beef rolls it right side. 43 on the clock. And it is 2-1. Kilo reset. Wave dash shot just high. Beef block to the side. It'll be Kilo catching up to it again. He'll pinch it around. Can't dunk Code, who doesn't have boost either. Kellen, quick shot all the way down. Dinks playing on defense will make a save. Now he'll go for a double. He'll get it away. Code trying to send it back in. 20 seconds. Phantoms, last chance. Kellen dropping it down. Kilo blocks it away. Now Code will pop it up again. Dinks trying for the touch. It might just be in. What a save. But Sweezy can't keep out Kilo. 3-1. New York are going to secure a win. The New York Nightmare started really slow, but their defense keeps them in it, and their offense flips the switch at halftime. They score 3 unanswered, and they take game 1. Houston, not fans of this. Anyone who wants chaos absolutely is. These teams on opposite ends of the top 8. What's the map? DFH, that's the one. There we go. OKC currently sitting in 2nd. New York in 8th. Obviously not the absolute bottom of the standings, but definitely lower than you want to be. But managed to show up well so far. As Beef gonna follow this one to the wall. Kellen trying to get a bump. Will find one on Dinks. Kilo low boost, but finds Beef. There's a connection. There's another. And Dinks will score. Kilo up to Beef. Out to Dinks. 1-0. New York lead again. That is 4 unanswered. I mean, Kilo had a reset wave dash shot. He didn't score it, but he got a reset. That is true code also. Kilo, he hears you. He'll do it again. But the wave dash this time read by Kellen. Now Beef trying to take it to the side. Sweezy gonna pinch it up. Kellen gets removed. Dinks gets bumped. Code will shoot high and saved by Kilo. Now Dinks, he'll try to turn it the other way. A stall, a shot, a goal. 2-0. He stalls on it. Does a little twirl and then drops it right behind Kellen. New York 5 unanswered and still counting. This one forward again. Kilo out towards the side. Kellen trying to pop it forward. Bumped off. Now off the sidewall. Dinks trying to win it forward. Sweezy. Quick shot. Code couldn't find it, and Kilo hits it high and away. Now Beef couldn't quite find it. Kilo forward on in 3-0. Well, New York, we said the roster looked like it could figure itself out. It appears they have. It just took them half of game 1 to get it done. They have scored 6 in a row. They won game 1. In the first minute, they are up 3-0 in game 2. Plenty of time for OKC to come back. But this is a freight train coming through. As Dinks off the sidewall again. Sweezy pops it up in the air. Not able to drop it down. This one gonna pop out. Beef. Dunked by Code. That'll hold it in the corner. Code trying to recover again, but Kilo gets it away from him. Gets to the double as well. Kellen pops it back. He'll jump. He'll knock it down. Sweezy there. Off the post and not in. Dinks trying to get it away again. It's Beef to take over. Low on boost. Playing the 50. Keeps it close to the back wall. Kellen will sweep it away from there. Now Kilo up high in the air. Off backboard. Almost there, but not quite in. Beef off back wall again. Code trying to get it around. Dinks up to the backboard. Sweezy gonna play it away. Now Kellen off the side. Dinks gets under. Gets through. 4-0. They continue to swarm. We said they can outdo you with their speed if they can coordinate, and that has been what's happening. At times, I did call it out. We've seen Beef kind of stuck, whether it was Mello or Dinks, just kind of not knowing how to play with it. It works when it works, but getting each other's way other times. Right now, though, they're finding each other. They're passing. They're taking quick shots. They're putting pressure on. And this strong OKC lineup can't find an answer. The New York Nightmare have scored 7 in a row in the last about full game. 5 minutes of gameplay. Code drop down for the ceiling. Beef couldn't get up to it. Just a ghost touch back. Dinks, that's awkward. Kilo has nothing, still skips it to the side. Sweezy low boost trying to recenter. He'll get a 50 right back in, but Kilo skies it out. Now back in the corner again, Kilo gets dunked on target, but Dinks sweeps it away. Sweezy trying to recenter, has a full tank. Beef cuts it away. He'll get a second pass Kellen. Code moving in. Kilo gets it out. Now centered back in again. Sweezy gonna pop up for it. Trying to get that touch. Code off the post. Sweezy. 50's Beef. Now off the side again. Sweezy can't find it. Code off the sidewall. Beef trying to stay with it. He'll take it out to the right side. He'll drop it down to Dinks. Sweezy, though, gets there first. Kilo has to spin around, but he does do so. Has to use all his boost. Code in the air. Dunked by Beef. Credited with another save. 80 seconds to go. 4-goal lead. Maybe a chance to cut it, but Beef just cuts in and takes it out. Another 10 seconds gone, down to 70. That pinch will take more. New York still running a shutout here on DFH. Ellen just bumped off it. Sweezy trying to slow it down, but that's all he can do. He doesn't have boost. The high flick almost works, honestly. Beef has to double it. Both his teammates couldn't find it. Now Kilo back in. Couldn't find it. It was Sweezy to recenter. Kellen had to reset there. There's one bouncing down. Code trying to catch up to it. Beef able to take it away. Bit of a miss by Dinks, but again, 3-player team. Kilo back to clean it up. They have missed. They have rushed, but they're playing so cleanly as 3 right now. They always seem to have someone who can recover to make up for the mistakes. And the mistakes, not that extreme and not that numerous so far. As we're here to the final 10 seconds, this looks like it should be a goal, and it will be. So with 10 seconds to go, OKC do get one back and do kill the shutout. But I mean, 3-goal lead, 10 seconds. Possible? You can maybe call it possible, but definitely not likely. New York need 1 good kickoff in 3 attempts. That one should be good enough. Beef takes it to the back wall, holds it there for just a moment. And now the clock will strike 0. Another one forward. It does make it in, but as the clock strikes 0, I honestly didn't think it would make it in, but it just barely managed to bounce in. Great doink by Kellen. We'll make it look a bit closer than it realistically was. As New York with a 4-2 win, and they are on match point here. I'm going to be honest. Like I said at the beginning, I like this New York roster. I was not a believer in this way. Upgrade on paper, but they lost last week. Didn't seem like it was clicking yet, but clearly they've had another week. They've turned it around, and they are looking good here. As I didn't see him, and I guess Kilo might have joined the wrong team for a moment, but figure it out, and we are good to go here. Game 3, must win for OKC. Ding's gonna get demoed. Code has time. Will he make a play? Off ceiling, air dribble in. Not a reset, but a great play from the side. And it is 1-0 OKC. Are gonna make it a fight. They broke the 7 unanswered. They now have 3 of their own, but only that one has mattered. So we'll see if they can keep it up. Now this one back into the corner. Again, it'll bounce back out. Just over Kilo. Beef will take the time to reset. Beef over to Dinks. He'll pop it to the back wall. Kellen trying to cut it off, but Beef gets in the way for a dunk. Dinks already up, but Code beats him to it. Now Kilo another cut. 50 up to the ceiling. Beef trying to play it forward. Now to the side again. Kilo around. Now towards center. Dinks. It's a good touch. I might have taken away from his teammate. This one out towards the side again. Kilo trying to center it. Code gonna play it forward. Dinks off the sidewall. And now that one on and in. Sweezy doubles the lead. Code plays it forward. Dinks gets it away, but only temporarily. Kilo, far post, no boost, no chance. Sweezy doubles the lead. Now Beef gonna pop it up again. Trying to drop it down. Air dribble, similar to Code's, but this time it's blocked. Beef gonna get removed, but Code can't find the ball. Kilo getting into the corner. Can't find another touch. That one right back at Beef. He'll go to the ceiling. He'll go for a double. Blocked by Code. He can make the plays. He can read the plays. And he can save them. Kilo trying to work it forward again. Drops for the reset. Worked out for a 50, but it's swept away right afterwards. Beef around the outside again. Sweezy trying to pop it up. Double commit. They don't get a great touch. 3 players staring at an open net, but they can't shoot it early enough. And Beef makes the save. New York reset. They want to score soon. Maybe another open look. This one tough, but Kellen makes it. Luckily, 2 players there. Beef and Kilo pinch it out. New York back to barely holding on. They need to find that offensive flow again. Sweezy off the sidewall, it'll bounce down. Dinks gets beat. Sweezy up for it. Fakes it low. Kilo can't get there off the backboard. 3-0. Just a tough read. That one's difficult. One of the worst plays to be, but just couldn't time it right. Just hold on. Beef might have a chance, but Code and Sweezy just pinch it away. No chance. 3-goal lead stays. Now Beef trying to take it again. He'll get it up into the corner. He'll drop it down. He'll try to center, but Sweezy cuts it away. He'll beat another. New York are scrambling. OKC are rolling. That's 6 unanswered to their own. And they are up 4-0 in Game 3. The reverse sweep train may be starting to roll. It would be their second on the season. Of course, OKC reverse swept Havana in week 1. And this one off the post might be another goal, but Beef is able to get it away. That's easy. Gonna send it back out. This looks kind of... The main thing is New York have started making mistakes. As Code will add a 5th. It's an aerial goal, by the way, in case you care. I believe it might have been his 3rd. I don't know. It didn't have a hat trick. Like, it's similar to the first... I was going to say it's kind of similar to the first half of Game 1, but not really. The first half of Game 1 was OKC were dominating pressure, and New York were playing lights-out defense that they then turned into lights-out offense for the next about full game. Until about, like, the very end of Game 2, OKC started to wrestle control back. This one... It felt like OKC found an early goal, and ever since that goal went in, New York, all of a sudden, are again rushing, making mistakes, double committing, bumping each other. Of course, this one is out of reach, so you don't have to read into it too much, other than they should try to find a goal for confidence. But, yeah, it's probably a good call. I mean, this is maybe more like well, we've seen the extreme end. I expected it somewhere in the middle. New York so far, both rosters have been an okay team that kind of get in their way, but they're not a team you want to play because they can be strong. The first 2 games, we saw them absolutely on. Now they're absolutely off. Will they settle back to that middle? Will they find that on form again? Or are OKC going to find a reverse sweep here? Either way, though, we did say it. Kilo does find one back, just lofts it in the top left corner, makes it 5-1 now. So still a 4-goal lead, but a little bit of confidence back. Break the shutout. Break their also 7 goals unanswered streak. Could beef another good 50 here. Dinks trying to dive in. Couldn't find the read. Now it'll go the other way. Dinks maybe go for a psycho, maybe no goal. Chooses a psycho. Can't find that good of a touch on it, but didn't have much boost. Kilo gonna pop it up to the air. This will hit 0 seconds. This will be an OKC win, as it does fall to the ground there. And we'll go to game 4. Well played by the Phantoms. They knew they wanted to win. By the way, they've tied up the goals. The goals scored is now even, just in case you were wondering. Which that's insane. Just wanted to call that out. As we go to game 4, the Phantoms dominant here. This is probably how game 2 should have looked, realistically. The Nightmare had this much control without relying on OKC mistakes. The problem is they kind of like slowed down at the end. OKC scored 2 to make it 4-2, and there it ended. This time, OKC had that dominance, got New York mistakes, and then New York couldn't turn it on at the end. Although this might help. Kilo, 2 seconds in, off the kickoff. Puts one in already. So 1-0 from New York. Great start for the Nightmare again. Might have got their confidence back. We did see in game 1, as soon as they scored, they started to dominate and scored. Wait, hold on. I'm seeing a trend here. The first goal of the game is the only exception. OKC scored 1. Then New York scored 7 in a row. And then OKC scored 7 in a row. And now New York have scored 2 in a row. Let's see. This one banged up towards the backboard. Sweezy gonna knock it down. Code gonna flick it off the sidewall. Code gonna pop it up again, looking for the air dribble. Beef able to drop it away. Sweezy off the sidewall. He'll try to go for another shot. Just cleared away. Now Dinks able to knock it down again. But the first 3 games fully bookend each other. Thinking about it. Maybe we're starting a new trend. Because if you look at just the first 3 games, it was 1-7-7-1 in terms of unanswered goals. So, like, it does carry over to this one, but if OKC score and break that trend, we're on a new one, you know? As Beef able to make a great squishy save there. Now fakes out another, trying to drop down, doesn't have boost, but that last touch will make things awkward. Code steals the boost from Kilo, look for the back pass, Dinks gets in for a 50. This one will roll out in front, Squeezy a good air dribble for a 50. But OKC a little bit awkward there, Code now gonna miss. Passed up to him, but again, awkward on the jump, only able to knock it straight down. Now Kellen, taken by Dinks, centered out though, but Sweezy's blocked by Beef again. Beef has been massive for New York's defense. As Code trying to follow it up, plays it back. Kellen off the sidewall again. It'll be Beef trying to center, knocks it straight down. Kellen getting it away for the moment. Kilo, rocket top left. 2-0. Beef kept it forward. Kilo kept it in the net. What a shot from the heavens. Knocks it straight down. And the Nightmare double their lead. Now this one falling down. It'll be Beef off the corner. Sweezy trying to center. Code beat by Kilo. What a play. Shot it off his own post to avoid the shot. Now Kilo gonna get another clear. Now gonna center. Sweezy getting it away again. Code playing it to the side. Kilo will turn. Had to kill his momentum first, though, and didn't, so just flew past it. That's a big bump by Beef. Sweezy trying to recover. Code will help him out. And now Sweezy, another flick forward. That one could have been big from Beef, but OKC play it well and do find the clear. As they now look to find a way back in. That one wide, high in the air. Sweezy just beat to it. Off the sidewall again. In the air, Kellen getting back to it. Dinks just taken away. Up in the air again. It'll be Code. He'll redirect it just high off the crossbar. Kilo gonna get it away again. Kellen right back down from the ceiling. It'll be Beef to go early. Sweezy going as well. They go even on the 50. Code now undershoots it. Didn't have the boost for it. Beef back to Dinks. Off Beef again. Could have been a great play, but it skips off Sweezy and gets out. Now Code in the air again. Beef, it'll come straight down. 80 seconds to go. New York still up 2-0. The game has slowed down, but they will take it. The clock is their teammate in the current moment. Helen trying to pop it up. Kilo gonna get the pass across. Code gonna drop it back. Now Code behind it again. Sweezy still staying with it. Off the sidewall. Kilo and Beef both have a look. It'll be Beef over to Dinks. Up to the air. Down for the reset, but read well. Beef, though, still keeps it forward. Still keeps OKC back. Double commit will keep the pressure going. Big demo by Kellen, but Sweezy doesn't have boost. Has to take a 50. Kellen another. Code and Sweezy try the pinch and can't quite find it. 35 seconds. Still a 2-0 lead. Dinks, you always expect him to go up for the solo play, but now it works because it takes up a lot of time. Bit of a miss there by Sweezy. Code off the corner. Kilo plays it across. Dinks gonna follow it up. He'll get it to the ceiling. Doesn't have boost, but it's on target, and that's what matters. 15 down to 10 seconds. OKC need to go downfield and find 2 goals, and they don't have the time to do it. Beef saves the game and secures win number 3 for the New York Nightmare. Back to 3 and 4. Houston are gonna have to keep waiting, because the New York Nightmare take it in 4. We will ask about an interview, of course. But again, well played. Game 4. Ask them about it. We'll see what they say. But what a game. All right. And we are going to have it. So we'll be back in just one moment with the winning New York Nightmare. And we are now back with the winning New York Nightmare. What a win.
I mean, yeah, it felt pretty good, honestly. Especially, I mean, I feel like we came out strong, so yeah, that's a pretty good win. Especially against a number 2 team. I feel like we played pretty good.
A little scary for a second there.
Yeah, it really was, honestly. But honestly, it was just I got scared of Code in game. Is it 3? He
3.
instantly scored, and that's if he gets momentum, bro, it's kind of just over. So we knew we had to shut him down immediately. But they were good that game 3. That was a really scary game. We did lose it, but
Yeah,
I mean, GG's go next, you know. I mean, that was the mentality we had for game 3.
Yeah.
Like, after that. We did switch up the pressure though. Coming out of game 3.
I won my first series.
Sure.
You needed it.
Got anything else for us, doggo, or not?
Yeah, love to see it. Of course, like you said, looked good in the first 2 games. Have to ask, you do play Miami next week, another team in a similar spot in the playoff race. Big one. Feel confident there, I'm assuming?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's Lemon, right?
Yep. Lemon
Yeah,
from
no,
Oh,
Miami.
it's
yeah,
over.
it's fun. Yeah, we're good. I mean, they do have a Kaza, yeah?
Yep.
Or no? Yeah,
I
like,
don't care. I've been them before.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fine.
nah, if Lemon's on your team, you're losing. I'm sorry. That's just what it is.
Hashtag trade Lemon to whatever team's 0-6. The Mafia.
But yeah.
Alright. Well, I don't know if you guys have anything else to say, any final thoughts, but good game.
Sure, thanks, doggo. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good game.
GG's, guys. Love you
Hopefully we perform next week as well.
all. Hold on, wait. Yo, doggo.
Yeah.
What record do we need to qual?
Well, right now, you're 3-4. That'll put you at worst tied 8th. You could be tied 6th if Havana and St. Petersburg lose. So right now you're in a spot. Hard to say. This week it seems like probably like 7 to 8 wins would be enough, but obviously that'll come down. As of now, you're in a spot is what matters. So just keep on going.
Gotcha.
Thank you, sir.
And good luck next week.
Thanks, doggo.
All right. Well, there you have it. Gonna get out before we go too long. Obviously, have another game queued up at 9, and then another one at 10 or 9:45 if it ends early enough. But yeah, what a win for the Nightmare. Obviously, Kilo a little bit sick, but happy to hear him still playing well, doing the interview, and the team played great. They said at game 3, a little bit shaky. You heard Beef say Code scored first, and they got nervous. There's a lot of power and momentum there on Code, but they're able to get the win, able to pull it back, win it in 4 games, move back to 3-4, and that is a big upset off OKC. So we'll see. Again, that makes it quite a lot harder for Houston. We'll call this out just before we end. There will be a big X there because that team, New York, New York shut down OKC. Now Houston, the path is simple. They need to win tomorrow, and they need Kyoto to beat Miami. And that's definitely an underdog. But hey, it already happened once. We'll see it again. Or we could see it again, but that will do it for this game. Your final score here, New York 3, OKC 1. And in case you missed it earlier, final score earlier was the Mississauga Monarchs 3, Birmingham Bandits 2. So, that is 2 games down, 2 to go. That's it for me tonight. It'll be Bard and then Couch to take you through the next 2 games. Up next again at 9 o'clock. On the docket is Boston versus Honolulu. And then finally at 9:45 / whenever the game before it ends will be Deadwood, Missouri. So again, that does it. And we'll see you in just a little bit for more Pixel League Week 7 action.